Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, wa ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. When we think about the great seasons of worship throughout the year, there are two that come to mind. There is the month of Ramadan, where for 1 month we fast and we sacrifice for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the second great season is Hajj. Now, one whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has chosen, has blessed to make that beautiful journey, that life-changing experience, to go there, to perform the pillar of al-Islam and to return, no doubt that person is a blessed person. At least we would see that, because not everybody has the opportunity to make the Hajj. But after these seasons are complete, during which, and if we look carefully, that there are many times we are offering extra ibadah, extra worship, more salah, more fasting, more dua, more dhikr, more charity, more sacrifice in all sorts of different acts of ibadah. And Hajj is no different. So the person who undertakes this pillar of Islam, if you like, and we know it is a physical exercise as well as a monetary sacrifice for yourself. If you merely relegate performing Hajj as for how much you have to pay, meaning that you complain, the Hajj is very expensive. Why are people making so much money? You put this to one side, and then you think about on Yawm al-Qiyamah, on the Day of Judgment, when you stand in front of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala with your deeds, and then you see the reward of the Hajj that you made, and then you think, I used to complain about the prices. I used to think the Hajj is so expensive. And then you see the reward, maybe you will say to yourself, by Allah, if it cost every single penny or dollar that I have or had to know that I get that reward, I would have paid it. But why did I complain? Why did I have these thoughts? Think about that Allah Ta'ala has enabled you to perform that Hajj, to go through this season of ibadah, of worship, of sacrifice, for you to have that opportunity to be free from the hellfire, to be those who are from the paradise. Meaning that once you have completed your Hajj, once you return not the same person. Your outlook on life, your outlook on worship, your outlook on so many things, your dealings with people, it will be changed. From the signs of acceptance, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. Ultimately, when we offer a salah, do we know that Allah has accepted our prayer? No, we don't. The charity that I gave, do I know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted that charity from me? I don't know right now. But on Yawm al-Qiyamah, everything will be made clear. It will be made known to me, the deeds that were done sincerely and truly only for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and those that maybe were done begrudgingly, that I did and I was complaining, or that I did and I wasn't really showing patience while doing that. Everything will be made clear. That was accepted, and that is rejected. But we try our best now. And if we want to be from the best people, we want to be from those successful in the hereafter, to be from the people of the paradise, we have to, inshallah, be sincere in our dua. And that while we are making dua, which, to be honest, if we think about it, makes up a large part of all of our ibadah. We remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala before we say things, saying Bismillah, mentioning Him subhanahu. And throughout the act of worship, we are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh, accept this from me. Oh, guide me to that what is best. And even when we finish, we are seeking forgiveness. A perfect example is that at the beginning of the salah, you say Allahu Akbar. And that throughout the salah, you are praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And even when you say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, what do you say? At the end, you say Astaghfirullah. Similarly, the Hajj, brothers and sisters, that before you start, you make the intention, pure intention to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That throughout the Hajj, you are constantly making dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when you finish it, when you complete it, you seek Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's forgiveness, as mentioned in the Quran. You seek His forgiveness, brothers and sisters, for that what you put forth. And then you continue upon that path. For you to be from the successful ones, to be from the winners, you will take that what you put in, and you will see that impact in your life. If you go back to your old habits, bad habits, you don't see any positive impact on your life, who knows what you gain from that Hajj. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to allow us to remain sincere throughout the whole time in the act of worship, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us from the successful ones, meaning that I will continue that what I asked for, during that Hajj. Ameen. Barakallahu feekum. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.